การธนวัฒน์นะครับเป็นผู้ดำเนินรายการในวันนี้นะครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านสู่การแถลงข่าวเรือใบชิงถ้วยพระราชทานภูเก็ตคิงส์ครับในกาตาร์ที่ 25 ครับ
นะครับกับเป็นท่านพลเรือโทธนาธรเพชรสุวรรณนะครับผู้บัญชาการทัพเรือภาค3
ท่านพลเรือโทธนาธรเพชรสุวรรณครับท่านแม่ทัพเรือภาค3ครับเชิญครับ
เรียนท่านผู้ว่าราชการจังหวัดภูเก็ตท่านผู้เป็นเกียรติที่เคารพรักทุกท่าน
ลำดับต่อไปนะครับผมขอไปที่คุณดักแจ้งวัทิตันเป็นผู้ในการฝ่ายประชาสัมพันธ์ของภูเก็ตคิงส์ครับในกาตาร์จะมาเล่าให้ฟังว่าปีนี้เรามีอะไรพิเศษนะครับในการแข่งขันเรือใบนะครับเชิญครับ
I'll take this opportunity to speak in English, if that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, thank you for coming here today. We appreciate your time and your support today and over the 25 years of the King's Cup Regatta so far. 2011 is a special year for Thailand. The nation celebrates the 7th cycle of His Majesty the King. 2011 is also a special year for Phuket. It is the year we celebrate 25 years of the Phuket King's Cup Regatta. The regatta was established in 1987 to celebrate His Majesty the King's 5th cycle. Now, 25 years on, the regatta has become the largest of its kind in Asia, and it is the longest running international sporting event on Phuket Island. After 25 years, you may ask, what has changed? Quite a lot. In 1987, the first year of the regatta, there were dinghies, there were keel boats, there were multi-hulls, and there were windsurfs. Over the years, the regatta has grown into what it is today. It's grown to become the largest event in Asia, and it grew to become a big boat-only event. This changed in 2009. We reintroduced dinghies into the regatta that year. In 2010, and again this year, we're operating what is called the Phuket Dinghy Series, which is encouraging a lot of Thai youths around Thailand to sail in a competitive environment. This year, 2011, we expect to welcome up to 50 youth sailors from around the country and beyond to compete in the dinghy class at the Phuket King's Cup Regatta. A first for the Phuket King's Cup Regatta this year is the kiteboard class. There will be approximately 20 kiteboarders racing with the main fleet of Kata Group and around the southern islands of Phuket. The kiteboarders will be taking part include professionals from the World Tour, Asia Circuit winners, and two-time Asian champion Thai kiteboarder khun. This year we will welcome more participants than ever. We will welcome over 2,000 participants to Phuket from more than 40 countries on 4 different continents. We will welcome Olympic medalists, round world sailors, and the best from Asia and beyond. We are expecting over 170 craft on the water this year. This is a combination of keel boats, multi-hulls, dinghies and kiteboards. This will be the biggest fleet ever at any Phuket King's Cup Regatta, and it is testament to Phuket's warm hospitality that attracts old and new sailors to the island every year. The Phuket King's Cup Regatta could not have grown to become the biggest in Asia without the support of you, the media, our event partners, and our valued sponsors. You will see on the board behind me a number of the sponsors, but I would like to run through them now. We have Kata Group sponsoring us for many years now, well over 10 years. This year we have PTT Group sponsoring the event. Another long-term sponsor, Montclair Wines, AIA Thailand for the first time this year. Kata Beach Resort returning for the second year. Boathouse has been with us many years. And Sunset. We also have a lot of media partners supporting us this year, including 91.5 FM, Hell Magazine, The Nation newspaper, Phuket Best Group, Phuket Gazette newspaper, Phuket Magazine, Sea Yachting, and Yacht Style Asia. In addition to our supporters, our partners, our sponsors, There's a huge army of volunteers that work tirelessly behind the scenes of the regatta each year to make it the success it has become. I'd like to thank all involved, and I'd like to thank you, the members of the press, for your continued support. I'd also like to invite you all to the 25th anniversary Phuket Kings Cup Regatta, being held from the 3rd to the 10th of December at Kata Beach Resort and Spa. Come and join us on any day. We'd like to welcome you. Thank you.
ขอบคุณครับคุณ
ออกมาเนี่ยในการจัดงานจัดสถานที่จัดถนนคนเดินสินค้าโอท็อปร่วมกับพัฒนาชุมชนและสินค้าชุมชนการละเล่นดนตรีซึ่งเราจะมีเวทีที่จะจัดบริเวณริมถนนชายหาดหน้าโรงแรมทับเนนะครับซึ่งความยาวของการจัดงานในครั้งนี้เราอยากตั้งแต่เรื่องด้านข้างของสำนักงานเทศบาลตำบลกระโรนไป
มีคำถามนะครับขออนุญาตเปิดฟอร์มคำถามจากท่านสื่อมวลชน
We're now with Khun director of the Kata Group of hotels, hosting again the King's Cup Regatta. It's in its 25th year,
yes.
A very special year. How many years has Kata Beach Resort been hosting it though?
I think Khun Pramuk, our chairman, supported and involved with the King Cup about 15 years ago, and then moved from elsewhere over to Kata Beach, and has been doing it ever since.
Is it a lot of preparation, a lot of work for the hotel?
Oh yes, every year it's like that, and then more and more people attending, and this year you see it's over 170 boats there. I think very exciting.
This is the biggest ever this year.
Yes.
So
and the 25th.
Your hotel is going to be crowded, especially
yes,
the
I think Khun Andrew,
parties.
Our GM, is a little worried because more and more people like to come and attend it. Yes.
Right. Let's mention some of the schedule. I mean, they start officially on the Saturday with the measurements and in the hotel with all the sails.
Yes.
Don't they? But they've also got this dinghy sail race off Kata Bay, isn't it, as well?
Yes.
And then on Sunday, the 4th of December, they have more measurements, another race for the dinghies, and the press briefing, skipper's briefing, all at the hotel, plus the opening ceremony as usual.
Yes.
Right? But that's the big event for you.
And the closing as well, yes.
And the closing ceremony at the hotel. Yes. So as you say, I think Duncan said 2,000 people possibly participating this year.
Yes.
So can your hotel cope with 2,000?
Yes. Every year, see more and more people, and you see the area already expanded more and more. Yes.
Plus already you've got the high season at that time with all your normal guests, right?
Yes.
But do some of the sailors book the rooms too? They stay at the hotel?
Yes, some of them stay with us. We are the host hotel, and then also the committee members and everything. Even the king representative also stay there on the last day.
Right.
Yes.
So how do the guests feel? The normal guests, do they like this? Do you get good feedback? Do they join in? Do they?
I think many of them join in as well, and this thing I think is a good add-on for the holiday. So, yeah.
Right. And obviously you're a sponsor together with all the other co-sponsors, but you're the main host sponsor, right?
Yes, we are the host hotel. You see, good promote. Just ask the governor at time, you see, to move it over and to Kata Beach Resort.
Is it financially a good idea to host a regatta like this? Does it cost you money, or do you make more money without revealing too many details? Does it?
I think.
Do you look at it in that way or not?
You see, for Kata Group hotel, we always feel very proud to be represent various sports, especially the international level. As you see, we just finished the international beach volleyball, and there's another hotel, the host hotel as well. And we always didn't look at making money, but I think more like supporting and then give good thing, doing good thing to community. Right. And this sort of thing, you see, will promote tourism, you see, and it's a good image for Phuket.
Okay, but you can't sort of say clearly, or is it fair to say that if you weren't making money out of it, you wouldn't host it?
If you look at that sort of thing, I don't think we will make anything out of the sporting. Okay. We get it's a very friendly price and everything.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you're involved in many sports here, I know. Tell us about some of the other sports that perhaps we don't know. We know you're involved with the football, the beach volleyball. What are the other sports you mentioned? Dragon boat racing, I think, coming up soon.
Because my friend Khun Patrick and some of the friends, I think, would like to see that the dragon boat, you see, is promoted for the children here. So since last Monday, they started to give some sort of advice and instruction to the coach at the Land and House lake there, and that's
in Chalong,
yeah, that will be every Monday afternoon at 5 p.m.
Right.
And then from this coming week, next week, Wednesday, you see, the children are welcome to go and have a lesson there.
Right.
You see, that's what they will show the the dragon boat, and then as well as give the training. As you see this thing going in a big way in Penang, Singapore, Hong Kong. The dragon boat race, which is very exciting, and also giving some the local, the nearby provinces, children some activities, which is very good. And even if you have doing any other sport, like our children doing the football academy, they also can join because it's on Wednesday afternoon.
Great. I mean, I remember at the Pimex a few years ago, 3 years ago, they had some dragon boat races, and I think there's another one, a regatta planned next year, I think, for the dragon boat races. It'd be nice actually to combine it with the King's Cup, perhaps. Now we've got also kiteboarding here. In the King's Cup, we've got the dinghy, especially for the Thai children, but also younger people, international people as well. So it's becoming a bit like a sort of water festival area, isn't it?
Yes, I think that is good. Even you didn't have it, the competition or the festival along the King Cup, you can have another area because the potential is there.
And the King's Cup is introducing this walking street along the beach road between your hotel and Club Med, isn't it? Do you know more details about that? What are they doing?
I think the Karon municipality is doing a good thing there, I think, to help promote. But then maybe this year, I don't know, because it's the first time, and I hope they will plan well, because to bring people in, and then they can see the beauty of Kata and Karon area.
But they're going to have stalls selling, is it OTOP products?
Yes, OTOP products.
But also maybe marine or boat equipment or something connected with a regatta?
I don't think the area is suitable, but I think for the OTOP, I think, like the governor said, for Phuket is export a lot of things every year.
So they'll cut the the vehicle traffic off, so people can just walk along. Do you know what time this will be?
I think for the 3 days, the 3rd until the 5th. I think that's what they plan.
Saturday the 3rd to the Monday the 5th.
Yes.
In the evening or during the day?
Even they stop the traffic. I don't think there is any problem because there is
another road.
At the back. Yes.
So it's just a beach road. Is it in the evening only, or is it just daytime?
I think whole day. I think until 10 p.m. at night.
Okay. So it should be a busy area that week.
Yeah,
King's Cup. And your hotel.
Yes.
All
yes.
right. Thank you very much for
Okay,
talking to us,
thank you.
Kuniam. Now with Khun Santi of the organising committee and past president of the organising committee. Tell us what for you is the real highlight for this 25th year, special year. What's the big thing, do you think, for the King's Cup this year? Is it because it's the biggest ever, or is it the different new events you brought in? What are you looking forward to?
We added an important content to the event, which is the youth sailing part of the Phuket King's Cup regatta. It started last year and it grew year on year. We have 3 series of the Phuket Dinghy series
that have already taken place.
Yeah,
two already and one more this.
Yeah, one more this coming weekend.
This weekend at.
That's the Phuket Dinghy series, and the other fleet.
This weekend at Cape Anwar, right?
Cape Anwar, yeah, in front of the command center of Royal Thai Navy, and another fleet of identical class, two class competing in the dinghy fleet, Optimist and Laser. Another fleet, we expect about 50 boats to come from everywhere around Thailand, and including some from overseas as well. The second fleet will race between the 3rd, 4th and 5th, 3 days racing.
This is in Kata Bay.
In Kata Bay.
The same weekend as when the main regatta starts.
Yes.
Okay. And that's open to any international
we haven't sent
sailors?
a direct invitation to overseas country, although there has been a number of inquiry from Hong Kong, from Singapore, because we encounter a limitation of boat supply. If we are going to invite Asian country, we need to provide boat for charter, or we have to arrange for importation of what you call a racing condition boat.
Right.
Can't be old boat, have to be racing condition boat suitable for racing.
Okay.
And that is not a level of arrangement. We are taking step by step.
Right. But so do you mean that, say, residents here,
Yeah.
can they enter even if they don't have their own boat? Someone's dropped a glass, but anyway. If they don't have their own boat, can they enter then?
Yes, of course.
But do they have
actually,
to be...
they don't. None of them. Most of them don't own the boat. The boat is owned by. The boat are owned by different clubs. We have two sailing clubs in Phuket, one sailing club in Songkhla, one sailing club in Phang Nga, and the other sailing club, which is a large club, Yacht Racing Association Thailand from Sattahip. Sattahip will bring 20 boats for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. For those people who are in the area, I would suggest they join either a club in Ao Yon or the club at Thanun, the 2 clubs. Those 2 clubs are good supply of boat to kids.
But do the sailors...
One need to be a competent sailor.
Competent, okay.
Before they enter the race.
Right.
For the Phuket Dinghy series, the significant difference from other dinghy race in Thailand is that we are doing the progressive coaching as well by ex-national team. Mm-hmm. What we mean by progressive coaching is that when we start last year for the first time, we take it step by step, teaching the kids everything from racing rule to the signal flag, seamanship, how to rig the boat properly. Given the fact that those kids who has participated in the race, they start the beginner course somewhere else already. But most of them last year, most of them that race was the first time in their life to enter the race of that fleet. Right.
But that was the Thai, mainly Thai kids.
Mainly Thai kids.
In the pre-regatta races. And this dinghy race during the weekend at Kata will also be open to kids as well?
Yeah.
And any nationality?
Yeah. Optimist, let me add to the 2 classes we race. Optimist is the class that's suitable for kids only, up to the age of 15. The kids that sail Optimist must be under the age of 15. That's the physical limitation of the boat.
Right.
And for laser class can be sailed from 15 upwards to adult. So we don't have classification in laser. We don't have a division between adult and youth. They compete in the same fleet.
And the best way to enter is obviously online, is it, on the website?
No, just come straight to the organizer, to the race of the race director, Commander Pon Prom.
Okay.
You contact Commander Prom.
On the day, you mean? On the
No, before the day.
Before the
you have to
day.
contact him before the day because on
Where?
the notice of race, there's a contact number. If you enter the website Phuket Kings Cup, you will see notice of race.
Okay.
And then there's number of Commander Prom.
So they must speak to him.
Must speak to him because he has to arrange the boat, the location, the boat.
Okay. All right. Well, just quickly the schedule then for the rest of the week. The main thing is you've got an opening ceremony on Sunday the 4th.
Yes.
And then the actual racing starts on Monday the 5th, but you start with a sail pass because that's the King's birthday, isn't it?
Actually, the dinghy, international dinghy class race started on Sunday. On Saturday, sorry.
Saturday, yeah.
the
And
3rd,
Sunday.
and Sunday and Monday.
But the main regatta starts on
Monday.
but you have this sail pass
In the morning of Monday.
on Monday. That should be a great sight, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
And will the dinghies be joining that as well?
We have to see the logistics because dinghy is quite difficult to control the fleet because they are slow.
But you're expecting over 100 entries for the main regatta, is that right?
Over 100 for the main regatta, 100 plus 10 or so, plus or minus 10 or so.
In
We have
roughly
the
10
dinghy,
categories of
14 categories.
14 categories, wow.
Including the kiteboard.
Including the kiteboard.
If you count the kiteboard in, you're getting something like 150, 120, 50.
Okay, but the kiteboards are not racing, are they?
They are racing.
They're racing?
They are racing the same course as the big boat.
On the same days?
On the same day. But we have to see
it's an exhibition
how the,
type of,
yeah,
for the first time
for
ever.
the first time ever. We have to see the weather condition because you can't really fly the kite if the wind drop below 9 knots. So
Sure.
they need 9 knots upward.
Right.
And we had to see for the first day if they can manage to go around South Island race. Because for the first day, I spoke to the race director. We likely to choose the South Island race, which means that you have to go start from in front of Kata Bay. You have to go to Kok Keo,
Right.
south of Cape Provincial, Kok
Okay.
around that
All right.
many islands.
But just going back to the sailboat, but sail past, then there will be what? How many do you think? 100, 150, 200 maybe?
150 boats.
If we include the dinghies.
Dinghies, yeah.
But that should be a great sight because that's the only time you can see all of them together.
If you count everything, including dinghy and kiteboard, and you'll be looking at 170 boats.
Right. And then obviously the races for the main classes will be going way offshore.
Yeah.
In distance mainly south
Yeah.
or south
or
west,
Southwest.
depending on the wind. Races every day except maybe Thursday unless
Yeah.
you need the wind, and then
Right.
final day on Saturday the 10th, and then the closing party at Kata Beach Resort in the evening, with including the dinghy winners will get the Royal Award ceremony as well. Great.
There are 2 cups for the dinghy fleet. 1 cup is for Phuket Dinghy Series, and the other cup is for International Dinghy Class race, the one that raced between 3rd to the 5th of December.
And the kiteboarders also get an award at the Royal Awards.
We treat kiteboard as an extra class in Phuket Kings Cup regatta. So
Okay.
they're getting a replica of the Kings Cup trophy as well.
Right. And we should mention, are there any big favourites or big boats coming and well-known sailors coming for this?
I think so.
For
I haven't seen
racing
the whole
class?
list yet. Yeah, we have many TP 52. We have GP 42 Thai entry. We have Malaysian Navy coming. We see some kind of. I heard from Duncan that there's Olympic gold medal sailors
Right.
coming.
Any America's
And-
Cup sailors?
Yes, of course.
With previous experience there, yeah?
Mega Cup City to Hobart racer. The famous one would be people like Matt Allen from Cruising Club of Sydney,
Right.
the past Commodore. And in the racing class, you will see old hands like Neil Pride, Frank Tong.
Who won last year, yeah?
Yeah.
Neil Pride, yeah. Lots of Chinese entries
Chinese,
too.
of course.
Russians.
Yeah, Russian, Japanese.
Any new nationalities this year?
I haven't seen the whole list yet, but it's coming along.
All right. Well, as you say, it's the biggest ever. It's a,
Biggest ever, yeah.
and you need a
In
big
content.
organising committee, right?
In content as well. I think there's a lot of adding on to the content this year. The local involvement. We have the dinghy is coming as part of the event, which is great. it's a great opportunity for the kids. It's great for the future growth of the sailing community in Thailand.
Hopefully they'll be
those
entering.
kids, the result of arranging such a race every year and conducting a progressive coaching is to allow development of our youth to become perhaps a competitor in one of the international regatta. It doesn't have to be the King's Cup, it can be any other regatta around the country or internationally, because we are teaching them in international environment, very high standard of race management, very high standard of coaching.
So it's not just the
That's
Royal,
very important.
not just the Royal Thai Navy who do well. Then hopefully
Exactly.
the Thai private crews on sailors do well, but they also join in the foreign crews, don't they? Often,
True.
often as sometimes the mayor skippers or the helmsman.
Because foreign craft always come with a shorter hand crew. They need some more crew on.
And plenty of parties too, as always.
Yeah,
so
plenty of parties.
it's going to be a real big fun whole week.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it all. Your organising committee. How big is your organising committee now?
As big as you see.
Well, how many people roughly would you say behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes, we are talking about 5-6 people.
Only 5?
Yeah, 5-6 people, but
I'm sure there's more.
Volunteer on the ground.
You must have
12 people. 12, 15.
I would have thought 50 or 100 at least.
No. We are very efficient. We are highly efficient.
All right, I better let you go away and keep organising
I spoke
it.
to my colleague, Commander Ponprom, we dress like this, in the press conference, but on the beach we are dressed differently. It's wearing short, carrying board and oil tank, that kind of thing. That's why we can operate out of very small number of people.
Okay, let's hope for good weather and no shock or surprise beaching or storms this year.
Touching wood.
Like last year. Okay, thank you, Santi.
Thank you.